So what's up, YouTube? Quick little update, or it might be more than a quick little update. I finally put a light on the 75 gallon. It's the same light. It's a Hager or Higer, however you say it. Same light, at least the model that I have on the 125, except it is a longer version of it. I mean, it has the same functions and everything like that, but I finally put a light on this. And now, instead of me talking to y'all about what the fish do in the dark, I can actually show you what they look like with some light on. Now, I know this tank, for this tank, it's overstocked. That much I do know. Yes, I do have a plan, but I got to get some things in the bigger aquarium that we do have. I think I showed in the previous video probably about a year ago. Some of these are going to go over there for sure. Not the discus. It's going to go back in the 125 with the others. The only reason I put this one over here is because it was being a bully to the rest. And then when I tried to put it back over there in the other, back in the 125, now, I think I tried it probably about 3 days ago. This guy would become, the one getting picked on by everybody. It's like they remembered him or something, and was like, "Yeah, you back in our home turf, bro. What now? We're not so little anymore." They ganged up on. I mean, they didn't beat him up, but they kept chasing him. So I put him back over here, or her. I don't know if it's a male or female right now, but yeah, that's why this one's over here. But needless to say, even though that this combination is not supposed to work for these guys because they're supposed to stress real easily, it's working perfectly fine. And I mean, before I attempted the first one, I'm putting it back over in the 125. This fish, as soon as I dropped it in here, it was eating, not getting out competed for food, wasn't running and hiding, nothing. I mean, it just completely went with all these guys in here without any issues. I mean, it wasn't getting picked on, wasn't picking on anyone. I mean, it like it belongs in here. Now, I understand this combination is supposed to work, and I'm not advising anybody to do this, but it was like one of those last moment things. I didn't want it to keep picking on the other ones I had. I didn't want to get rid of it because it is a beautiful fish, as you could see. It's healthy. I mean, it's eating like a champ. Seriously, looking for food now, greedy bud. But yeah, I mean, this tank here, like I said, it has, a lot of fish in there that shouldn't even go together. I got my night gobies. I mean, these fish came from the 125, and the reason I switched, I'm doing something different because we did do some things different in this second living room that we have. I decided to make the 125 a all discus tank, even though they were once in this, but for some reason here, I was losing some, like, they would grow for a couple of weeks, maybe a month or two, and then wake up the next morning, I lost one. Get off of work, I've lost one. So I figured, I used to have it in this area where my wife put her plants and stuff at now, but now I have it over here. So I'm thinking I guess the location I might have it, because it's really a lot of traffic that goes through here, opposed to, a lot of traffic come through here too, but I think it's more like a spooky spot because at least right here they could kind of see what's going on when you're walking by, instead of when I cut the corner coming out the door, they just swoof. I think that might have been it. I don't know for sure, so I'm not gonna speculate or anything. It just, since I moved them over there in the 125, they've been doing really well. I mean, they still get a little skittish, but the more I fool with the tank over there, they starting to get used to me and starting to come out more. So that part's good. But anyways, back to this tank. Like I said before, I know a lot of these probably shouldn't even go near together, besides the electric blue cars. I used to have 4, but I did lose one during the move. But it was still eating healthy, and still eating healthy, still eating and doing everything like you would expect it to do. I just happened to wake up one morning and was bellied up. So I was hoping like it was nothing wrong with my water. I don't chase numbers when it comes down to water. I know I'm all over the place talking, but I know that's not the rule of thumb. If you have a test kit at home and you use your test kit faithfully and it's working for you, I advise you keep doing what's working for you. It don't matter about my opinion or anybody else's opinion about what you're doing. If it's working for you, your tank's healthy, your fish are eating, you have no issues, keep doing what's working for you. If you use a test kit, use your test kit. I'm not telling you abandon test kits because I don't use one. I don't chase numbers. I'm pretty sure it's a lot of us that in the hobby that don't chase numbers. But it's a lot of us in this hobby. I wouldn't say like chasing numbers is a bad thing, but they want to make sure their water's on point. So they make it a routine of theirs to check the water quality, I don't know, maybe once a week or so. But I'm not knocking those people at all by any means. Like I said, if it's working for you and that's what you like to do to ensure the safety and health of your fish, you know, your fish fin, because they like family. Once you had them for a while, they're like family. They depend on us to care for them, like, you know, kids. You know, do what's working for you. Don't quit. But like I said, I put this light on here. Same light, same model, just longer. Okay. Now I know everybody probably might wonder, why do you keep buying these lights that are short? It's not because I can't get a longer light, but I like the shorter light look. I like the spotlight type of look. And I think I explained over there in the other tank, I got two small ones instead of one big one. I like the spotlight look. You know, that's just my thing. That's just my thing. Like, you know, we all have our things we like about our aquariums that we tend to run with. And, you know, that's what we do. But these guys here, I mean, I have some rainbows in here. Some Aries tetras, I think that's how you say it. Black skirt tetras. Pearl gouramis. That's in my night gobies. Electric blue acaras. I got 3 of those. 2 red severums. 2 of those. Those are going to transition to the 235. These guys and these guys. Some other tetras. I forgot the name of them, so I'm not going to sit here and, you know, can't believe I forgot the name of them. Wow. Need to brush up on that stuff. And I have an actual algae eater back there. Not a Plico, but actual, I think they call him like a Chinese algae eater or something. But yeah, he or she likes to hide back off in there. And like I said, with all these fish, like I said, this Tidal 110 is holding up very well. I'm not sponsored by any of these people, that company or anything. But I'm just saying, like, for an overstock tank, for sure, an overstock tank, because some of these are going to get bigger and they don't need to be in there too much longer. And all I got is this hanging on the back, and my water is still staying clear. And I mean, I have no secrets in here. I mean, I just run the blue filter that comes with it, the coarse, put some polyfill in there, my little carbon, and my media. That's right there at the top, as you can see. That's it. I mean, that's it. I have ran this tank before without carbon. I just still had the same results. But I just run the carbon, I guess, just for an extra, I don't know, boost, or I don't know, for peace of mind. I mean, I don't know if it really helps, but yeah, all these plants here are fake. Besides, I do plan on doing something different with this tank here. I do plan on making it a planted aquarium with a lot of other community fish. Like I said, some of these fish, like the electric blues, the severums, will be making the transition to the 235 we have. I'll show you that tank again in another video. I have showed that tank before, but go back and check out my other videos, you know, if you care to, and you know, drop a comment or something. You know, maybe you can give me some advice or tips. I mean, I'm not one of those that think I'm a know-it-all, so I'll take people's advice and, you know, apply it if I can, or at least, you know, hear it out. Now that Acara back there, a long time ago, well, no, I wouldn't say too long ago, the little guy, when it was in the 125 and it hit against that particular piece of driftwood, and you wonder why I still got in there, but, and I thought it wasn't gonna make it. It was swimming sideways, funky. I mean, it was like a dead fish that was curled up. But I gave it a chance because I didn't want to just fish it out and, you know, put it to sleep, you know, the right way, not just flush it down the toilet or anything, but the right way. But I wanted to give it a chance because it was still trying to eat food and it was still getting some, so it wasn't struggling. I mean, it was struggling, but not to eat. But I waited a few weeks and this bad boy pulled through and is swimming fine. Lovely. So I mean, sometimes I can advise you, give it a chance. Give these guys a chance. You know, they may look like they're about to clock out on you, but don't give up on them. I mean, unless you know for certain. I mean, sometimes you just know it's not finna work out. So, you know, you gotta let it go. But like, so when you treat them like your kids, you know, you give them every chance of possibility that you can, and that's it. You know, that's all it is to it. But yeah, this tank, I mean, it's stuff in here that's just thrown together. You know, my fake plants, a little driftwood, some rocks. I mean, because when I done this move to do all this, I try to set up at least decently and throw it, you know, put the fish in there. And I have no air stones or anything in here. As you can tell, on the top of it is just still clear, because that Tidal does have a surface skimmer. Okay, so that does help. I mean, it's probably what's keeping the top, you know, skim free, and it looks nice top of the water, you know. And like I said, these guys eat real good. I mean, real good. So, yeah, that's all I have for this video. Oh, yeah, I mean, the function on this light is about the same as the other. I mean, I don't care if you care to know. Maybe you can see it differently in this tank compared to the other, since it is a longer light. That's with the red, blue, and white all on. You see, that's just the red and blue. I think Ken might see it better, but that's how the other ones are on the other tank that didn't show up too well. And that's all white. I like the all white look. You know, I don't know, that's just me. But I do plan on, like I said, making this a planet aquarium with a community fish. Not fish that are gonna grow big. Small, you know, some small guys, you know, like some guppies maybe, some, you know, other fish. I mean, I've been looking at some. I'll save that again, like I said, for another time, so stay tuned in for that. And that's pretty much it, all I got on this tank. I mean, I just want y'all to show y'all the light. I want y'all to see it. I didn't do an unboxing because it's pretty much the same as doing it like the other ones. So I didn't want to waste y'all time watching that. Again, I just want to show y'all that I went with another Hygger. And I mean, I'm liking the lights. I mean, I'm really liking the low profile. They got two different brackets, but I like this bracket because it does kind of elevate it a little. So that's why all, you know, the three I have it. So, I mean, and that one, it's a Marineland. I did a quick shot of that tank, but don't worry, I'll get back to that tank in another video also. But that's all I have for y'all today. Oh yeah, I turned it off too, like you didn't notice. But yeah, that's all I have for today. If y'all please put a like on this video, comment, subscribe, you know, share it. You know, it does help my channel. It does help my channel grow. No, I'm begging for subscribers, but I'm just saying, you know, if you watch these videos and stuff, and I'm not saying you have to support me or anything, or have to do anything you don't want to do. I just appreciate the few subscribers that I do have. I don't know who they are, because I don't know if there's a way to find out, but if y'all are watching, thank y'all. Appreciate it a lot. Let's just try to, you know, get my channel out there, and I'm gonna try to, you know, get it to growing, the bigger, more people involved in it. I'm gonna keep asking y'all for y'all opinions on things. Like I said, with this tank being going to be a planet tank, I just need if y'all could help me with some advice on the type of fish. Like I said, small community fish that would go good in a 75 gallon. You know, I'm talking about pretty heavily planted. That's what I'm shooting for. Not where you just see nothing but plants and stuff coming all through the front. You can't see anything, but I'm talking about the back. The foreground's gonna have, you know, more wood for sure. And I do have plenty of these. They're called Mexican beach pebbles. I have plenty of those. I mean, I brought them at Lowe's, 2 bags, and I mean, it's worth the money. I'm just gonna tell you that. Now this pool filter sand, that's what this is. I bought that at Ace Hardware. It's like the HTH brand, I believe. You can get cheaper pool. I paid like $15 for that 1 pound bag. I mean, for a 50-pound bag. No, it wasn't 50 pounds. Yeah, it was about 50 pounds. Yeah, it was 50-pound bag for like $15. And in my discus tank, I paid like, what was it, $10 for 50 pounds. And it felt like I got more out of that one from, I believe it was Home Depot. Might have been Lowe's, but Home Depot than I did out of this one. I mean, they're both 50, but I felt like I got more out of that one. Could just me thinking it, but you know. But that's what that is. It's like an off-white kind of color if you're into it. But I plan on taking that out anyway. I'm gonna go with the more brown like I have in my other one, just to, you know, make it look a little natural. I'm starting to like. I've been liking the natural, more natural look. I just had it in here because I had the discus, and I want the white sand with the discus and the tetras. You know, a cool look, but didn't pan out so well in this tank. So that project is scratched. They're in the other tank now. This tank is about to get a big upgrade, big boost. Yeah, I said, please channel out there, like, comment, subscribe. I think I already said that already. I know I'm all over the place right now, but trying to get, you know, get some things out here and get some things done. Appreciate it. I'll catch y'all again in the next one.